Well, angel wings. Aka now, Starlight Mystic. Creepy shivering sound coming from NK. Interview with police. She is saying, of course making it very dramatic in the beginning. She has a vision of Chris sitting in a corner and holding his hands above his arms and almost like he's freezing. I waited for it. And yeah, there was something. And then she said, NK is getting interviewed with the police. And when you hear in her interview, you can hear that in the interview. But the interview shivering. If you listen to the whole thing, is he writing with his pen? You know, like he's writing with his pen. Listen to this. Listen to this.
At exactly 18 minutes and 4 seconds.
Yes, exactly that. You can hear him writing on his block.
Check out North Carolina.
Listen.
Go back. So, North Carolina. So
I heard it. First time I listened to it.
Still made very frequent communication with me when he was out there. And at one point he told me that they sat down and they talked about it, and he told her that he wanted to either fix things or like to try to fix things, and if she didn't want to fix them, then they needed to like move forward with the separation and like actually file for divorce at this point was the impression that I got from this, and was what he told me. And so he said that she was like pretty receptive to just not trying. He was like, she seemed like she just wants me to go. He's like, when she has her mind made up, she has her mind made up, and that's what she wants. And he's like, she doesn't want to try anymore. And he's like, and neither do I really.
Right here.
And he was like, it's done. And he's like, and then the next day,
He's writing on a book with his pen.
Okay.
But the
When she says,
taper,
but she said
the
that,
recorder
she goes,
is
he said
close
that,
to
and she
his
goes,
pen.
Right then and there, you're going to hear a shivering sound. Please tell me you heard that.
Yes, we heard it, but it was
It is
not.
the creepiest
It was his pen
crap.
shivering.
I don't think it's the creepiest. I have this.
Oh my
case,
God.
The entire case. There's more videos.
You're saying that you're a
uploading guys
psychic,
on
you're a
things that are
medium,
hot.
and
It
you're
has a lot of
channeling
paranormal and this
spirits.
interviews.
One of your
kind
fucking
paranormal
guides
and
should fucking
Chris's
tell you.
mom's, interview as well.
He's writing on a book.
But anyways, I'm gonna play it one more time.
Listen.
Terminator's in the house. Hi. Oh my God. Hey, Baron. I gave you back your wrench. I don't know what happened, honey.
Listen.
Yes, you have your Terminator, woman. How dare you say you're not gonna have your Terminator?
Blah, 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 blah. Who the fuck cares?
Okay, so let's listen
Back
one
to
more
the
time.
lie,
Did
back
anybody
to the
heard
lie.
it? Can you please tell me you heard it? Okay, we're gonna play it
Oh
one
my
more time.
God.
I'm gonna go back. It's gonna be at exactly 18:04.
He's gonna write on his block exact at 8:34.
So I'm gonna put it at 17:49. So at exactly 18:04, you're gonna hear like shivering.
No,
How is
he's
that normal during an interview? She's not outside.
take a pen
She's
and write
inside
on a
building.
book and take
She's with
a
her
close
father
recorder
and
to
the
it. And
FBI. And I'm sorry, guys, my hair is a
you're
mess.
so
I'm doing
stupid.
laundry.
I
And that's
hope
why I got
nobody
glasses on
believes
because
and
I
listen
don't
to
care.
this
I just, But anyways,
and
listen
believes
to
this
okay?
bullshit. Stop lying. You're not a medium. A
It's
medium,
kind
we
of a
fucking
thing, so
know
much
that
energy
that
going
was
on in here.
just his writing.
he
on
said
a-
that she was like pretty receptive to just not trying. He was like, she seemed like she just wants me to go. He's like, when she has her mind made up, she has her mind made up, and that's what she wants. And he's like, she doesn't want to try anymore. And he's like, and neither do I really. And he was like, it's done. And he's like, and then the next day, I don't even know what days these were. Sometime when he was out there, he told me, we're putting the house up for sale as soon as.
And when she pauses, you can hear it one more time, like a little split second. You can hear again that the shivering.
The writing.
Did you guys hear it, or like?
Yeah,
seriously,
we did hear it.
Did you guys hear it? Because
Yes, we did hear
that
it.
is not normal.
Yes, it's normal to hear the
mean,
sound of the pen
be
writing.
well,
It's very normal when
For
you
someone
record
like that,
close
like
to
me,
it.
that I believe in all this, you know,
Picks up
paranormal
sound
and
in the room, you
everything,
stupid.
But I don't know, guys. I mean, this is really, really creepy.
We
And
know
I'm
you
gonna tell
don't
something.
know. I know you don't know.
Yes, I do believe that Nicole Kessinger has been haunted by an evil entity,
pen.
okay, and she is going.
She's been haunted by an evil
completely-
pen.
I can sense her
Dun, dun, dun,
energy
dun,
being
dun, dun,
like
Here comes the pen. Dun, dun, dun,
She
dun,
doesn't
dun,
even have a
dun.
stable
Here
place
comes the
to live.
pen.
She's completely unstable. I can sense her like alone. Like she has lost people and friends.
My PC is
the only person that
fucking
actually is
possessed.
protecting her is her father. Is the only person that she
What
has
the fuck?
right
You're so
now.
stupid.
Even her father is getting sick of her. Her father
this
at one
is,
point is just gonna get sick of
32.
her.
I will go back.
With people's energy
Listen.
as well. So that's
Listen
the
to
car.
her dramatic
So the sound is gonna
start.
be better.
Listen
You
to
know,
this.
so but because I have to do a lot of things, I have a lot of chores to
Blah,
do.
blah, blah, blah.
That's not an excuse, you guys. We are in the car, so the sound is gonna be better because you're gonna hear it in my car. So
Yes.
as that was
You're gonna hear the pen in her car.
I want to kind of introduce myself for those of you that are new. I
Yeah,
am
listen to
psychic
this
in a
bullshit.
medium. And I also connect
You're
with
large.
people's energy as well. So
You
that's
should fucking
that's
know
the
it.
point of,
What
like,
is
doing readings
writing
for
on
people,
it?
right? When you connect
Fucking
with their
with a
energies.
fucking pen.
So and I channel spirits as well. So anyway, so
And no
I was going
spirit
through
come
this
forward and
interview
told you
because
that this
I'm
was
going
just
through all of
a
the
pen?
interviews. I have listened to Chris Watt's mom's interview.
Yeah, I have listened to that interview.
I listened to this gal, what's her name, NK's interview. This interview, you're
Gal,
gonna find it
now
on
she shall
Scott
suddenly
Reese.
have an accent.
Scott Reese did a part 1 and 2
Gal,
of her
I have
interview
listened to
with the
this gal.
police. So you're welcome to go to Scott Reese and listen to it. And then, I gotta go take the clothes out.
It's a ghost. It's a ghost.
25 minutes already, Jesus.
Ooh.
But anyway, so
What's just the timer?
I found
Ooh.
the video on
Now I
Scott
got
Reese.
scared.
You know,
Ooh.
he did a part 1 and 2. But I'm not gonna talk too much. I'm just gonna play it. You're gonna find
Yeah.
this.
Dum, 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 dum.
When on the
You can hear he actually uses his pen, I think, before the big thing. And you can hear. Just a second.
this interview, you're gonna find it on Scott Reese. Scott Reese did a part 1 and 2 of her
Right.
interview with the police.
Scott Wright, you
So,
stupid bitch.
you're welcome to go to Scott Reese and listen to it. And then
Right.
I
Raus.
take the clothes out.
Scott
25
Raus.
minutes already, Jesus. But anyway, so I
Right.
found the video on Scott Reese. You know, he did a part 1 and 2. But I'm not gonna talk too
Right,
much. I'm just gonna
rich.
play it.
What the
You're gonna
fuck?
find this. So when I went
I have seen a lot of stupid mediums and fakers and liars through my time on this earth, but
it gave me the chills, and then I had this
Yeah.
vision just coming really
Listen.
fast, and I saw
she had this vision. Listen to this drama queen playing everybody's mind before, so it will sound. If you had heard it before, you would just call it out as a pen. But when she's doing that drama, she manipulates you to really feel what she saw. Listen to what she's saying. It's
literally saw
unbelievable.
Chris shivering in a corner, grabbing himself.
He was sitting shivering in a corner.
Legs and just shivering. in a corner. That's the vision that just went like. First heard it.
Listen
It
to
gave me
this stupid
chills,
bitch.
and then I had this vision just coming really fast, and I literally saw Chris shivering in a corner, grabbing himself, like just grabbing himself like this, his legs, and just shivering, in a corner. That's the vision that just went like literally like, and then I got chills
She
all over
actually
me, and I
had
walked out
a
of the room.
thought.
So, and I said, this is not good. This is
It's
not good.
unbelievable,
So I
girl.
came
She
back
can fucking
and
think.
into the room, and I
She can
listened
use
to it,
her
and I listened to it over
mind.
and over and over. So I came yesterday.
I
and
just
showed
can't
to you
believe
guys,
it. Sorry.
But I accidentally
This is the
erased
most
it.
stupid
Then we're gonna
thing
talk
that she
about a
has
spirit
done
that came
until
through
now.
yesterday when I was doing a session with
When I
spirit
thought
box.
it didn't can get
We're
any
gonna talk
worse.
about that spirit. Her name is Sophia. She came through and she said that she was murdered, and that's how she died. And we're gonna talk about that too. But I want to say hello to
she's gonna lie
everybody
about that
before I
too.
go. Hi, Elle. I'm a new viewer and subscribed. Welcome, Matthew. Welcome to my channel. What's the freaking
Welcome
monster?
to the shit show.
What is the freaking... Oh, yes.
Welcome to the
He is a
lies.
monster. So that's why...
This
but
is
let's get to
here
this
is
video.
more
If you
fiction
have
than
your
in a
earbuds-
movie.
No, actually, don't
Welcome,
watch your earbuds because you're
welcome.
going to hear it in my car. So, at
Oh my
exactly
God.
18 minutes and 4 seconds, listen to this.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start.
I think you can hear the pen
from-
little bit
Let me put the
before.
phone this way.
Just
So,
listen carefully.
I'm gonna start playing it from 17 minutes and 7 seconds. So you can see that you only hear that sound, like the shivering sound, once in that whole entire video. So I'm gonna leave it to your opinions and see what you think. A lot of people were saying that it
Oh
does
my
sound like
God.
shivering. Some other people were saying, so this whole case, you guys, is evil. There's so much evil energy. And then I am hoping, and I don't see the house being sold.
Sorry,
By the
I
way, you
just
guys,
can't.
I don't see that house being sold. That house, I don't see it being sold. I don't know anything about what's going on with that house, but I know that it has not been sold, and I don't see it being sold anytime soon. So that house is, I wouldn't
would be
want
the last one
anybody
to
living
know.
in that house. This is worse than the Emeryville horror kind of like house. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Emeryville horror house. This is worse than that. This house has opened up a portal in Chris's house. It opened up a portal, and I wouldn't want
You have
anybody
opened
living
up
there,
a portal.
especially with kids.
For
No way. But
stupid.
let me just play this. I truly believe in the spiritual world. I believe in paranormal. I have witnessed a lot of paranormal. I'm not afraid of it, but since with this
No, of
crap,
course, because you're paranormal. It's
yeah,
just a pen.
This is crazy. So I'm gonna have you listen, and I'm gonna let you know when to kind of like pay attention. It's gonna be at exactly 18 minutes and 4 seconds. So I'm gonna play it.
Oh my God. Listen.
We're talking about North Carolina.
Yeah, go back to North Carolina.
So, North Carolina. So he still made very frequent communication with me when he was out there, and at one point he told me that they sat down and they talked about it, and he told her that he wanted to either fix things or like to try to fix things, and if she didn't want to fix them, then they needed to like move forward with the separation and like actually file for divorce at this point was the impression that I got from this and just what he told me. And so
I
he
can
said that
hear him
she
use
was,
the
like,
pen
pretty
right there.
receptive to just not trying. He was like, she seemed like she just wants me to go. He's like, when she has her mind made up, she has her mind made up, and that's what she wants. And he's like, she doesn't want to try anymore. And he's like, and neither do I really.
Right here.
And he was like, it's done. And he's like, and then the next day,
You can hear it? It's a pen.
Okay. When she says, oh, but she said that, but she goes, that he said that, and she
Yeah,
goes,
she said
right
that.
then and
And
there,
he goes,
you're gonna hear
"Oh,
a shivering
yeah,
sound.
da,
Please
da,
tell me you heard that. It is the creepiest crap.
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't
it's
think
a
it's
creepy
creepy.
pen.
I have this case, the entire case. there's more videos that I'm gonna be uploading, you guys, of the things that I have caught.
Of
Because a lot of paranormal
more
things
pencils.
during these interviews. I mean,
Maybe
I caught a
you even go
paranormal
on a
in
hair.
Chris's mom's interview as well. So I'm gonna be uploading those videos.
Pencils.
But anyways, I'm gonna play it one more time.
Maybe it's even red or blue
Terminator's
pencil
in the
and a
house.
black pencil.
Hi! Oh my God, a
Gray
Baron.
pencil. Oh my
I
God,
give you back
so
your
much
wrench. I don't know
upload.
what happened, honey.
From shivering.
Yes, you have your
Chris.
Terminator, woman. How dare you say you're not gonna have your Terminator?
So stupid. Drama
Okay, so
queen.
let's listen one more time. Did anybody heard it? Can you please tell me you heard
Yeah,
it?
we heard the
Okay,
pen.
we're gonna play it one more time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back.
That's so people really
It's gonna
can
be
hear
at exactly
that it is a pen.
1804.
I'm gonna do it before. That was me.
So I'm gonna
I
put it
just
at
channeled a
1749.
ghost.
So at exactly 1804, you're
Listen,
gonna
I'm
hear
gonna channel a ghost.
like shivering.
I'm gonna channel a
How
ghost.
is that normal during an
two,
interview?
3.
She's not outside. She's inside a building. She's with her father and the FBI. And I'm sorry, guys.
There was
my hair
fucking
is a
4
mess.
ghosts
I'm
here,
doing
man.
laundry, and that's why I
Fuck,
got
now I'm
glasses on,
scared,
because I
dude.
don't care. I just, But anyways, listen to this, okay?
Oh my God, I'm surrounded by ghosts. Shiver ghosts.
Oh, it's kind of buffering. So much energy going on in here.
Yeah.
He said that she
So
was like
many
really receptive to
pencils
just not
writing at
trying.
once.
He was like, she seemed like she just wants me to go. He's like, when she has her mind made up, she has her mind made up, and that's what she wants. And he's like, she doesn't want to try anymore. And he's like, and neither do I really. And he was like, it's done. And he's like, and then the next day, I don't even know what days these were. Sometime when he was out there, he told me, we're putting the
The
house up for
second
sale.
time. You
And when
heard
she
him do
pauses,
it twice.
you can hear it one more time, like a little split second. You can hear again the shivering.
Not trying. He was like, she seemed like she just wants me to go. He's like, when she has her mind made up, she has her mind made up, and that's what she wants. And he's like, she doesn't want to try anymore. And he's like, and neither do I really. And he was like, it's done. And he's like, and then the next day,
One
I
time,
don't even know what days these were. Sometime when he was out there, he told me,
2 times.
we're putting the house up for sale.
You can hear the
And when
pen
she
2
pauses,
times.
you can hear it one more time.
Oh my
like
God,
a
you
little,
can actually
like
hear
a
the
little split
cut
second,
that
you
can
hear
write.
again the shivering.
Oh my God.
Did
And
you
he's
guys hear it? Or
writing
like,
on the
seriously, did you guys
paper
hear it? Because
with a
that is
pen.
not normal.
That's the most paranormal I have ever
To be
encountered.
in it, well,
Oh my God.
for someone like that,
This
like,
just
that
can't be
believe in all
true.
this, paranormal and everything.
Dum,
And
dum, dum, dum. Call
But-
Ghostbusters. Oh my
I
God.
don't know, guys. I mean, this is
Who are you
really,
gonna
really,
call?
really creepy. And I'm gonna tell you
Ghostbusters.
something.
Who are you gonna
Yes,
call?
I do believe that
Angel
Nicole Kessinger
Wings.
is in haunted.
Starlight
by an
Mystic.
evil entity, okay? And she's completely...
Oh my God, I just
sense
can't
her
take
energy being,
anything she
unstable.
said serious.
She doesn't even have a stable place to live. She's completely unstable. I can sense her alone. Like she has lost people and friends. The only person that
Talk
actually
about
is
yourself again now.
protecting her is her father. Is the only person that she has right now. Even her father is getting sick of her. Her father at one point, he's just gonna get sick of her.
Her father
she
is the most protective
daddy's
of them
girl,
all,
whatever,
you
like,
stupid
I
bitch. She's
do
never
feel
going
that,
to
but
give her up.
There's a point
Oh my
that
God.
he's gonna get sick of her.
If
And
she
then I
just
feel
could
like
say
she's-
Jim before
like,
that, but no.
I don't know, you guys. I feel
We
like
all know
she's
her
the
father
one
is there.
at one point she's just gonna
He's her rock. We all know that.
You know what I mean? Like
You don't have
she's
to be
completely
Einstein
unstable.
to understand.
She's losing friends. The person that actually
Yeah, maybe she has
there's
quit some
people
friends
think that it
because
was
she has to
Jimmy.
go
Hold
undercover
on, guys. I
because
need
she
to go
can't
home my clothes.
show herself
I
to
need to
everybody.
go.
But that's is natural
I'm gonna go back
from
to
what
the laundromat.
the
But,
circumstances.
I'm gonna keep talking. What I
Yeah,
feel
you're
about
gonna
this
keep
woman.
talking. I bet you do.
I wouldn't be surprised that what I heard, it's a sign. I don't know, because
It's a sign.
I saw Chris
Yeah, maybe
in the
writing is
corner
a sign.
shivering, but not because
From God, maybe.
Of like was just happening. He was scared of what he was coming, like, you know, the things that he was doing. A lot of people, and even,
oh my God.
but she believes in, she senses that it wasn't Chris that did it. It was Chris, you guys. What she's probably sensing is the fact that, it is hard to believe it was actually him. You know what I mean? It's that we want to believe that it was actually a demonic spirit, like got in that probably just got in him, and that's the reason why
it
he
was
did
a demonic
So
pen,
many people are
people.
gonna say he hired
Oh my
somebody.
God,
No,
ghost
I don't feel that
writing
way. Shannon always
is the name
said
of this
that
movie.
He did it. He's the one that did it.
Ghost writing,
I'm
demon
gonna talk
writing.
about this right now, Andre. I am so sorry, guys. To go back and listen to that video.
God.
And tell me what you heard. Like, did you hear the shivering sound? You know, what do you make out of it? Like, what do you feel when you listen to that? Do you feel...
I feel
like
a pen moving, and I'm sorry, but I don't feel a whole lot. But I'm from you, what you are saying.
I have experienced a lot of paranormal.
I can't stop
feel
laughing.
The way I felt yesterday,
This
that
is
I
so
wouldn't even want to close the door.
stupid.
I didn't even want to close the door.
Oh
You
my
see what's going
God.
on here? There's a lot of energy going on right now, you guys. But I had to do a prayer before this video.
Yeah, it's a lot of writing in
and
your
I did a
shot
prayer
too.
for me strong.
That's the most
I'll be right back, you
paranormal
guys.
shot I have ever seen.
Like,
Oh no, maybe
sandwich over here.
it's only pen that is
I mean, like, I feel like a
spirit.
sandwich. I gotta move out of here because I don't want them to
Maybe not on a
hit
computer.
my car door. Sorry, guys. Hold on.
Listen, listen, listen.
Shit. I literally felt something.
It was a shiver from
I
Chris.
felt something. And it's right here on my left side, you guys.
I can't believe this.
No,
Dum, dum, dum,
I'm
dum.
feeling it. That's what. Hold on one second, you guys.
Wrong. It's a pencil, you stupid bitch.
In a sandwich, these people, they park like too tight.
Oh my God.
But anyways, this entity
And this pen entity?
is strong. So I wouldn't want.
Yeah, it's a
anybody
strong
living in the
pen.
house.
Newly
I don't see
sharpened.
the house being sold anytime soon.
But newly buy it on the store. Full of black. What the fuck is that? Is in English? I don't know. But we call it black.
On that area, on that
What is
section.
in
I don't
the
know, but I don't see it
pen
being sold anytime soon.
here in Norway? So
Okay, guys. So let me go move my clothes. I'll be right back. Okay, I promise. Be right back.
yeah, be right back, Angel. Please call us Starlight Mystic. Be right back because now we are so scared of that pen. Oh no. No, listen. 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 I think. Oh my God. NK's demon and Chris demon is here in my country. Listen, folks. I saw it right in front of me because I'm a medium and I'm a psychic and I just can't believe what I saw. Oh my God, she's back. Oh, I was so scared. I was so scared of sitting here alone. I have to call Ghostbusters now because this is scary. Oh no, there it is again. Did you hear it? Did you hear it? Oh my God. I'm so scared. Better be back, Angel. So stupid. It's so fucking stupid. You're 45-year-old and most of these women are over 50 and they still defends this stupid.
I'm in the middle of doing laundry, but I'm here spending time with you guys and going
It's
over
a fucking
this
kindergarten.
video of Nicole Kessinger's and it kind of startled me a little bit.
Yeah, I just hear that pen.
Not scare me, but just like
The pen is all over.
and
It's so
anyways,
frightening.
So yesterday
I think I'm
Let's
going
see
to
what's going
leave
on here.
YouTube now.
Let's welcome Matthew, guys. Matthew is new with us. He's the new subscribers.
This is
Let's
crazy.
welcome him. I'm
Somebody
trying to
lock up
welcome
this
him
woman.
already. I'm sorry, I don't have my glasses, but let's see.
Somebody need to
What's
take this
eating
clip
honey buns
and get her
getting
fucking
fat? Follow
hospitalized. She
Minnesota.
can't walk out
Nice.
with
Made a
people
French
around. She's more,
Oh, that sounds good.
she's
You guys are making me
fantasizes and
hungry. I'm trying
thinks
not
she
to
sees
eat
more
and
than
sweet, you
even
guys.
our schizo
It's
does.
Lisa and Lisa. Hi, Lisa. Welcome.
I have a friend that is schizo
Hope
and
everybody's having a great
she is
Sunday. I'm actually doing laundry.
seeing much more
But
than
anyway, so
any of
yesterday, you guys,
the schiz
who
people
was
I
here
ever
during the session that I
met.
was
So.
using the spirit box last night, and then I
Oh,
accidentally
the play
erased
box,
it.
you mean?
As
For
I was using the
9-year-olds.
spirit box, you guys, there's this spirit that there was three spirits that came through. Okay, there are two
3
females
different
and a male.
pencils.
And one of the females' name is Sophia, and she came in and she came through, and then she said that the way that she died, it was that she was murdered. She said she mentioned she was murdered. I was using this app that actually gives me words on it.
Of course, she couldn't
Let's
have
see.
died from
My
natural
beautiful
circumstances.
Oh, Lisa.
Always the worst
you.
when it comes to Starlight
Didn't get to
Mystic.
catch that.
It will always
So,
be mysterious drama.
Lisa, I'm sorry. Did I just say Lisa Sophia?
Mysterious
Sorry, Lisa. I think
lies.
about your name too much.
Can never be an old woman
But,
that is 80 years old and
Sophia,
have died
came through and she
naturally
said that
and
she was
calmly
murdered.
and
She
with
said she was
peace.
disjointed.
Never. She
And
died
before I continue
from
with this,
40
please
stab
don't have
wounds,
any children
shot
touch
in the
my
head,
ears. Put your earbuds
in
on
her
so you
ass,
won't listen to what I'm saying. And just viewers' discretion.
chopped
advised,
off
you guys,
all
because
of her
this can be
fingers
very,
and
like,
died from the
for me,
bleeding
it's
from the
not
top.
like, how can I say, because I am a medium and a psychic, so it's like, but there's some
And she
people
wasn't
that
just
they
a
might
girl,
find like,
it was
you know
a
what I mean?
trans.
So viewer discretion is advised.
Because
But this
it
spirit,
couldn't be
Sophia,
just a
said that she
woman.
was murdered. She was
That's not
disjointed,
good to.
and
That's
that weapon
no.
was a rock.
It has to be a
And
lot
then she
more.
mentioned the ocean, as if it's. I feel like leaves near the
Can
ocean.
never be simple
And
with the Starlight
she
Mystic.
kind of like was trying
Right,
to tell me
Carla?
that she lives near the ocean, and then something about her body being in the ocean. So it was very kind of sad because
Yeah, she became a fish in her next life.
I finished the session. I did some meditation, and I felt like she's actually very young.
You're always
and I said she
picking at your
is
nose.
because I'm
Fuck,
still
are you
trying
snorting
to-
cocaine or something?
I want to
Because
think,
that would
like I was saying
explain
yesterday, I want to think that
the
she's actually trying to
hallucinations
pass over,
that
and
you are
because
having.
This is what
It's
happened with
unbelievable.
Shanann, when Shanann first came through,
Stop
I
talking
felt like she
about
was
that
still
woman.
alive because
Have some respect.
I'm getting hot. So
Somebody's
I start getting hot
fucking
when
going
there's, like,
to
spirits
take you
coming through,
down
guys.
for doing
And
this.
also because, of course, I'm getting old. So, but anyways,
Her father pleaded, please stop. And you
so when Shanann
continuing
came
it,
through
the
the
shit.
first time, for those of you
Even
that know,
armchair detective respected
I felt
Frank
like it was
Rzucek and
probably-
said,
I
no,
she was trying to
I'm
tell
gonna
me, like,
respect
as if she
his
was,
wishes
she was confused at
and
that
take them
moment,
down.
and I thought, because when she came through, she said, I feel a breeze, and she said, I feel a breeze, I can see the stars.
The breeze
And then
is
I'm
in
like,
from your
so I'm
head,
thinking,
because
oh my God, she's laying
if I blow
somewhere.
in your ear, you
She's
are
laying somewhere and she's
thanking
still
me
alive.
for
so
the
at
fuel.
that moment, I just felt like her body was still alive, and she
Thank
was
you
just
for the
letting
fill
me
up.
know
I
she
needed
was
that.
somewhere where she can feel the breeze, and then
You
she
have
can
to
see
hold
the stars.
for one ear so it
And then,
doesn't go
and then she
through
said,
another ear.
and she said that she saw Chris going up
Because
the
if you
ladder,
blow
and
in
then
one
she saw
of your
Chris
ears,
carrying
it
her
goes
baby.
out on the other.
And she was like, "What's going on?"
Because
So
there's
she was
nothing in the
confused.
middle
I
to
was confused
catch
myself
it, you
because
know?
I was like, "What's going on? Is this woman alive? Was she buried alive, or is she laying somewhere?" This is
Helt
way
utrolig,
before this
altså.
whole thing started,
Skulle
right?
ikke vært lov
Way
å være
before
så
everything
dum.
started. So now with this girl, Sophia, I'm thinking that she's in that process of crossing over, and because she was murdered, Just like Shanann, you know, she was murdered. They go through that process and they don't know what's going on. They don't know like what's happened to me.
But you know what's going on. You can't even recognize a pen on a paper, you stupid bitch.
Whether if like
I hope nobody listens to this Starlight Mystic, Coca-Cola and Angel Wings. Starlight Mystic is a fraud, people. A fraud.
Questions like, hey, do you think that Shanann was still going home? And yes,
she's a mental case.
She did go home.
She needs help.
Many times. She went home because she was looking for her daughters. I didn't see, you know, I believe that she was with Nico at this point.
She believes her own lies even.
And I didn't see Nico as a baby. I saw Nico like probably
this is a nutcase.
Probably 7 or 8 years old.
She needs help.
I didn't see him as a baby. I didn't see her.
And everyone that believes this shit
and I want to believe
help
that
too.
he was with her the whole time.
If you believe this, you should go straight to your doctor and say,
and that was the beginning of it.
I need to
was she going home? Yes.
Get some help, be hospitalized or something. People like that shouldn't be walking around other people.
Something not so good was
she can fucking stab someone.
She was going home.
Think about if somebody is writing with a pen just next to her. She'll turn around and
she was worried.
Smack him with something hard.
About her daughters, not finding her daughters. So she was completely confused. She was completely confused what's going on. Where are my daughters?
Yeah.
But she knew there
just
was
as confused
some evil entity in
Starlight
the house.
Mystic.
She felt it and she was concerned. So if you notice, there's a video that I made that I saw in the middle room, and there's a middle room in the house. It's like it's the purple room. I don't know if you guys remember that there's a purple room which is in the middle of the living room, the front living room and the kitchen. This purple room is empty and it only has a carpet, and you can see like the girls' toys on the side. That purple room, I sense that is the portal. That's where the portal opened up in that center. And I saw
you
what
can
it looks
sense
like
anything. You think a pen is a fucking demon and a fucking. You're stupid.
I want to believe it's, you know, like it was white, and then I want to believe it was like
I would
it
be
was
so embarrassed.
Of, like Jesus. I'm not joking. Go watch my video, and you can see like he's like looking down, and you can see 3 kids in front of him. And I know that the police, as he was pointing that flashlight, I know he saw it. I know he felt it. Because you don't have to be a medium or a psychic to feel energy. I mean, I believe everybody
I don't have to be a doctor to understand that you're a fucking lunatic. That you are dumb and that you're crazy and that you are a liar.
You don't have to be a medium or a psychic. I know that cop actually felt something. He was pointing at that area a lot. He was pointing in the kitchen. So
you don't have to be Einstein to understand that this is a lost case.
Actually, Shanann that was looking for her kids and protecting her kids from this entity. There was this entity that I saw in the kitchen, and that's where the babies used to hang out a lot. The babies, they used to love hanging out on that kitchen table, you know, the dining table that happened to be right next to in the kitchen, like right in front of the back living room, you know, where they had the TV and everything. And I saw this black entity. I mean, it was like a black mass. It's crazy. And I literally
just drunk sick.
It was no good. So she knew, I believe, that she knew that there was something negative in that house. And that's why she kept on going there and kept on going there, because looking for her daughters. And she was confused because she will see all her daughters' clothing and everything, which is like, what's going on here? A lot of people ask themselves about, and how am I, you know, like with Sophia, going back to Sophia, but I want to just finish.
She can't finish anything she does because she's lying. She jumps back and forth.
Out. So I don't know if it's Shanann that's connecting right now.
She can never finish one sentence.
The one thing that caught my attention is The Office. The Office was a mess.
Something never changed.
Do you see The Office being like somebody was just like I don't know, somebody was mad and they just went like throwing everything around. It doesn't look like an office that Shanann,
You're not in a
being an
theater.
OCD
You're not
person
in a
that is
movie.
she's
You are
very
in
organized.
reality. It's
For
about
her to
time
have
you
her
wake up.
office in that way, like everything was upside
Wake
down.
up and
There was
smell the
toys all over the
coffee.
place, especially her shoe closet, her bag closet. It was a mess. So that caught my attention, and I sensed actually a spirit in that office. There was a spirit of a little girl, and I want to believe it's Sissy. Cece was always chasing after mommy, and then we heard the giggle that happened to be in that closet where there was a bunch of toys, and that giggle. A lot of people are comparing it with this woman, NK's, how she goes, so weird. Yeah, well, she's weird. She's evil herself. So,
Just
but
like you.
it's actually Sissy. I
Takes
feel
one to know
it's
one.
Sissy
I
sending us a
understand.
message about this woman that Sissy, like, trying to tell us I knew about this woman.
Stop
And
talking
I
about
do
them.
believe, and I'm gonna get
You
there, that
nasty
this woman
woman.
was the one. I feel that this woman hurt one of the girls, and I'm leaning towards Sissy. I'm leaning towards Sissy because I feel like this woman
Her
did
name
not
isn't
like
Sissy.
Like,
It's
this
Cece.
woman already was. I feel like the
Get the
energy that I'm
facts
feeling
right, you stupid
from
bitch.
NK is that she was comparing herself.
You should not be
She
talking
not
about the
comparing. She
family.
was competing with these little girls as if for the attention of Chris.
You're
You know what I
wild.
mean?
You're
I feel
evil.
like she was in that competition. Like, why are your daughters getting all the attention? And it's kind of like this woman is completely immature, so she doesn't act her age. I feel like it's kind of like
Look who's
a
talking.
little girl competing with another little girl, like you're competing for the attention, and that's what I felt. I felt like she did not like Sissy. And why am I feeling that? I don't know, but I feel like she did not like Sissy, and
Yeah,
I'm gonna
because
get to
that
that
would have
point.
been you.
But
You
going back
would
to
have
the
been
office,
jealous.
it really caught my attention that the office was upside down. That I felt like someone went in there mad and just went and put. And I do want to believe that this woman was in that office, and the mistress went into that office, and that's what I'm feeling right now. That she went into that office and she went mad, and then she just started like throwing things all over the place, and just because she was angry. She was angry at Shanann. So I do feel that's the reason why the office was upside down. I don't believe that Shanann will ever let that happen, that her office will be in that mess. If you watch her videos, you guys, you will never see her office being upside down. Her office was always tidy. And I noticed that. I went back and watched her video where she's in her office. She is, chatting, and she's going live, and her office was always tidy. And I never saw her office being upside down. So going into like why I feel about NK, and now I'm gonna stop a little bit about the Chris Watts, because it just gives me like this. I'm telling you, every time I mention his name, it gives me this bad vibe. And but going back to why
Ditto.
I feel that
Then you
NK
know how
was
I
the
feel
one
each time I have to talk
that
about you.
mastermind, and then that she might have hurt Sissy. There was one vision
But I'm
that
not
I
going
had
to
of
let you get
Bella,
away with this, you know.
Bella coming through, you guys, and she mentioned to me, for those of you that are new, you probably haven't heard me saying this, but I want to say it again.
If you haven't
When
heard
Bella
her
came
lie
through,
before.
she said that she went into Sissy's room. Sissy was on her bed. She wasn't feeling well, and she saw this woman on top of Sissy, like she literally was, like she was on the side of the bed, and that she saw that she was covering Sissy's mouth, and that woman had something blue. So I want to believe it's a glove. She said she has something blue, and I want to believe it's a blue glove, and then she was putting her hand on Sissy's mouth. She said that at
She's
that point,
lying
she said,
just
why are
because
you
we
doing that
know
to my
that there
sister?
was a
Why are
blue
you doing
glove
that? And then that
in
woman
that
told her, get out
bedroom.
of here. and get out of here,
She's
go to
taking
your room
some
or something.
facts
That
just to
she
get
shouted
right
at her.
with the fucking
so Bella
lies
goes
she's
downstairs,
telling.
and this is the
You're
little girl that I see
stupid,
running
you're
down the
wild,
stairs.
you're
I don't know if
evil.
you ever seen my video where I caught what it looks like a little girl running down the stairs. She goes down the stairs and she tells her daddy, Daddy, something happened to Cece. Is what happened to Cece gonna happen to me? So, do you remember that phrase? Yes, I think those phrases did happen. They were said. Those phrases that he's talking about, they were said, but they were not said at the moment that he's not going to tell us exactly when those phrases were said. So that phrase did happen. Something happened to my sister. There's a woman with my sister. Is what happened to my sister? What happened to Cece is gonna happen to me. So at that point, Chris ignores her. Did not even listen to her.
She's
He was like, "It's
lying
okay."
so
I mean,
much.
he was caught up with like a conversation with some other people. I do want to believe there was like 1, 2, 3, 4 people with him at that point when that happened. There was 4 people, and that includes the mistress and 2 other people. Then Bella says to me, then Daddy decides to go upstairs, and then when he goes upstairs, that's when he said that he saw his daughter Blue. Yes, that really happened, and I really don't want to get to that point, but you know, the graphic part, you know, as a respect of the family, but that
you have no respect. If you had any respect, you would fucking stop talking about them.
What happened to my daughter? And then she said it was an accident. She tells him, oh, it was an accident. It was an accident. She wasn't breathing. And I tried to revive her. And then he's like, so he totally buys everything that she's saying. So, but if I feel like he wanted that to happen, like he knew that was going to happen. I don't know if that makes any sense. Like, because this whole thing is meditated, you know, not meditated. It's how do you say that when premeditated? Because this whole thing is premeditated. So I do believe that he knew that was going to happen. And when he ignored Bella, I believe that he did it.
If he knew that was going to happen, then 2 sentences ago you said that she was saying, oh no, it was an accident. Why the fuck should she lie about it if he knew that she was going to do it in the first place? You are so fucking stupid.
On purpose. Like he wanted to, you know, he knew that was going to happen. I don't know if that makes any sense, you guys, but he knew that this woman was going to do that because he knew that this woman did not like his kids because he knew that he wasn't going to be able to do it himself. Does that make any sense, you guys? So let's see. Yes, Matthew Bird. You guys are talking about food.
Probably they're not paying attention to what you are sitting there lying and fantasizing about.
I don't have my glasses, you guys. That's not fair. I can't read your messages. Hold on. I do have my glasses. Let me see what's going on. Hold on, I gotta clean my glasses. But so it's kind of like he knew that was gonna happen. He knew that she was gonna do that, and that's what he wanted to happen. He didn't want to do it himself. You know what I mean? Like he wanted someone else to do it for him. So then I got the question about like if it did what he did to Shanann. Yes, he did it himself. He didn't want anybody else to do it for him. He did it himself. He's strong enough to actually restrain this woman from moving. So we all see that he was fit. He was cut and fit, and he was strong. So he was strong enough to restrain her. And the way that he restrained her was he got on top of her. And see, this is the thing when I'm just gonna tell you when Shanann came through. Like she said that
she has a mouth diary. Diarrhea, so she has to keep shitting things out as she remembers them right now because now she's lying very good, she thinks.
Because she never,
oh my God.
She hasn't had it for a while. He was completely,
He was going to read the messages, the comments from your subscribers, but you don't care, do you?
Peterson will be best buddies.
Lie while you
So
feel like
she
you
wanted that
lying
so
very
badly. So
good.
she said when she got home, he everybody thinks that he was in
So
the basement
stupid,
with
it's
the kids.
easy.
No, he was
See
waiting
right
for her in
through
the
you.
living room. The reason that he didn't open the door for her because he didn't want Nicole Atkinson to see him, to see that he was waiting on her. So he wanted, because you remember that Nicole Atkinson just paused for a minute to make sure that she goes inside, and then she leaves. So Chris was looking out the window and saw that Nicole Atkinson was looking into the house. So he did not open the door for Shanann because he knew that he didn't want to be seen by Nicole Atkinson, because it would have been weird for Nicole to see Chris awake, in the middle of the night, right? So, and because Shanann had already told, Nicole Atkinson that she needed her the most right now.
Step.
Like, she's told her that she kind of warned a little bit Nicole Atkinson. She warned Nicole Atkinson a little bit about what was going on, but I believe that Nicole Atkinson had no idea that was going to happen at all.
She just can't stop rambling about
but
that
I do believe that Nicole Atkinson
she has no fucking
had
content.
this thing, how, like, when you have this intuition and then this gut feeling, like something, I don't know, like when you're very close to someone, you have this gut feeling that something bad happened to this person. Especially, I do believe that Nicole Atkinson saw Shanann as a sister. Like, they were like so close, and she even saw her as a sister. So that's why she had this gut feeling and she woke up in the morning thinking about, I gotta call her. And that's why she started calling her. But anyways, so going back, so Chris is waiting on her, and then Chris all of a sudden is like waiting and kind of seducing her, like rubbing her shoulders, and she's like, what are you doing? And he's like, oh honey, I miss you so much, and I got your book. This is what she said. He said, I got your book, I miss you so much.
She's lying. She believes what she's saying herself, I bet.
In front of him, like, let's talk. Because she wanted to fix the marriage. So she's like, let's just talk about this. What's going on? And then he's like, you're crazy. Nothing's going on. I don't have. And then she asks him for the phone, and she goes, well, give me your phone. But at this point, we all know that Chris has already transferred all of this stuff from his phone to that calculator. The secret calculator. So at this point, he didn't have anything that he should be afraid of. And so she's looking into his phone, and he's...
Maybe she has... Because the phone was connected to the security system, so maybe she has seen something on there. You don't know a shit, because you don't even have guides that tells you, the spirit protectors that we all have. She doesn't even have a guide that tells her that to keep her mouth shut. She is such a liar. It's unbelievable.
And she's like, well, who is this person? And he's like, she's nobody, and this and that. And then she said, what's going on? Come on, don't lie to me.
She lies more than a 4-year-old.
They start an argument, but they're like kind of yelling at each other, but no, like,
grow up,
like, why are you lying to me? Stop lying. So raising their voices. They're not yelling, but raising their voices. So... And so at that point, Chris is like, when they have an argument, just raising their voices at each other. And then finally, she said, Chris convinced me into, like, nothing is going on, that this woman is nobody, that she...
You have not talked to Shannon.
Loves me,
you never talked to her. She wouldn't talk with that stupid, bald fucking head like you.
And I'm feeling... somebody downstairs being so angry.
You are not
like there was someone I
am psychic. I am an empath.
Those 3 people were
I
downstairs.
Have gifts,
but I do feel strongly that there was the mistress downstairs,
you.
and she was mad.
You
and I
have
feel her kind of
nothing.
like snooping, like towards the stairs of the like when you go down to the basement.
You have
I
even
feel
lost
like
your
she's kind of
intuition
because
Leos can have their
and
intuition,
she's not liking it.
but
she's
you have even lost that because you lie so
like,
much.
She's not liking the fact
and
that he's convincing her or talking. He's actually
the
talking
reality.
shit about the mistress. Like, that woman is nobody. She's just a slut. And then,
so you
and then
don't
she's not
even
liking
know what the
she's hearing
fuck you are doing.
We know that the mistress is well, he said that the mistress is bipolar, but I can feel like she's angry, and she goes downstairs and just like feels like she wants to throw things around, and then so the people downstairs that are with her downstairs telling her calm down because Shanann is upstairs, calm down. So there is some stuff going on downstairs. And then and those three people, the mistress and the two people that were downstairs, were telling her, those two people were telling her, calm down. You don't want Shanann to hear you, calm down. But she was pissed. She was pissed that Chris was like, seducing Shanann, and then Shanann said that they go up, she puts her
Listen
luggage,
to that fantasy.
and she tells him, I want to change. And then he tells her, no, there's no time for that. And she wanted, for some reason, she said she felt like she needed to go downstairs, the basement. And she said, I don't know why. Something was like kind of like pulling me into going downstairs, and he wouldn't let me. And she said, I did have some clothes in my office, she says, and I wanted to go in there, and he wouldn't let me.
Then it does in a fucking
at that
movie.
point, she said that her office was messed up. Like, she said, I don't know what happened in my office. And that's why I'm telling you, I don't think she did this. I don't think she will actually even permit that her office was upside down. So she goes upstairs, and then and a lot of people said that she changed and everything. She did not change. She goes upstairs. She said that they get on the bed, and Chris is like, let me give you a massage. And then, they didn't have anything. They did not have anything. She was too tired. She was in a lot of pain. She said she was she was feeling, she was cramping, and she just wanted to go to bed. She just wanted to relax. And she said he changed her clothes. He changed her clothes. She said, I will never wear those panties that we saw. Remember those panties that we saw? Thongs? She said, I will never wear those. She said the only thing that I was wearing
lying.
are those panties that have like the belly thing.
You
so
evil
she said
woman.
He changed her into
Stop
those
lying.
panties and
It was
that bra.
fucking disgusting.
And she said, I will never, number one, she said, I don't wear, not only because they're long and uncomfortable and I'm pregnant, but she even mentioned the fact that they're not even matched. They're like, did you notice, she says, that the thong did not match the bra, and I will never do that.
What
All of
you
my
were
lingerie
thinking
they
about when you
match.
saw it?
So that's
You're
one
so
thing that she actually
stupid.
brought to my
You're
attention.
so
And
evil.
then I'm like, I
Let this
did
case
a video
rest.
about this, the whole scenario when
You will
Shanann came through
fucking
and
go
everything,
to hell.
but
I
back
promise
then
you.
it was too fresh
I
and everything,
promise
so
you.
I didn't want to just, but
When you die,
but
you
now,
will be so afraid.
I think there is another video that I did,
You will
and
be
it's still there
so
in my
afraid.
channel, how, and
You will
everything
not
that
die
she told me how it all
easy.
happened, and how this is her, like, communicating how it happened. So
You
she
will
said
be
that
in
he
so
changed
much
her into
pain
those clothing.
and so
He
afraid
got on
and
top
so
of her. He
scared.
started massaging her back, and then he was massaging. His knees were like on her palm, like he was restraining her with his knees like this. And then she just felt like, and he was kind of like massaging her hands, with the knees. And then she's like, it was kind of painful at the beginning, but then I was like, okay, that's how he restrained her. She's
That's
like,
the most
like
stupid
that,
thing
and
I ever
your
heard.
kind of like go like this, so his knees are like on her hands, and that's how he restrained her. And she said that it happened quick. It just happened quick. And then she said that at that moment,
Stop lying.
she felt like, okay, like I don't know, like she.
Yeah, you don't know.
Like she
So
went
stop
on a
lying.
deep sleep when that happened. She went on a totally deep sleep. Then she says that she managed to wake up, and at this point, that's when I was confused, you guys. Kessinger is possessed with the devil. Oh, I wouldn't be surprised that she practiced some kind of like evil crap, and then now it's like following her all over the place. I wouldn't be surprised about that. I wouldn't be surprised that she's being haunted by that.
The most stupid thing is that Aberon is like another person. Come on, Elizabeth Rodriguez. Yes, I heard it. And Liliana. Yes, Aberon sounds like that. It's just like a person comes from her, another person comes from her mouth, like a man. says Aberon. And Elizabeth, I think that's so scary. And Aberon, I can feel a man. And it was just a pen, you stupid bitches.
When you mess around with things like voodoo or like, and I wouldn't be surprised that she did that because she really hated and hates Shanann.
She lies.
But anyway, so just to like, I really don't want to go into the details, the rest of it, but I can tell you this: I really was confused at that moment whether if Shanann was still alive or not. But she said that the second time that he talks about when he got on top of her did happen, and she said that when she managed to get up, and I want to believe that at that moment she's already on the other side, and then her spirit is the one that wake up. The spirit woke up. Her spirit woke up and she thought she was still alive, but her spirit woke up. She says, I managed to get up and I sat on the bed, at the edge of my bed. I looked to my left, and this is before everything started. Like, for those of you that have been with me for a long time knows that before everything came out, before all the news that about where the clock, her clock was, or where the baby monitor was, this is before I knew all of that. So she said, I sat down at the edge of the bed, I looked to my left, and I saw something disturbing. And then I want to believe now that she was kind of like, her spirit was able to see what happened to her daughter.
Liar.
That it didn't happen at that moment that she saw.
Liar.
Because what got up, but she said she saw it.
Liar.
And she said that she tries to get up and she falls. She falls on the floor, and then she starts crawling because she wants to go to her daughter's room. As she's crawling onto the front door, right at that front, in her bedroom front door, like right at the, there's not a door, but she was standing there. There was a woman with, I remember her telling me she and Cassinger actually came out. And then she said, I saw a woman and she was just standing there. And I heard Chris downstairs. And she said, I heard Chris going downstairs. So she at that point, she knew that there were some people there. Cassinger felt comfortable coming out of the basement, or the mistress felt comfortable coming out of the basement. And that's when she goes upstairs because everything had already happened. So everybody comes out, and then she said that she heard things going on downstairs, but she said downstairs it's pretty sad, and I don't want to talk about it, but I can tell you that she saw what was done to her. She said that she saw Chris talking to himself.
Her face is twisting because she's lying.
And Chris being
fucking demon.
So angry at her, like so like in a rage, and it's like, and she said that when I saw that was not the man that I married. And she wasn't even angry, guys, at that moment. She was just confused, like what happened to my husband. And
the world don't
she saw
need
him
people
talking
like
to
you.
himself, and she's like,
you're a waste.
So I do want to believe that
garbage.
Chris might have been on some kind of drug, on top of the fact that, to give him the how can I say this? Not only that, and I do feel that there was someone, we all know that there was some other people telling him, you gotta do this, you gotta do this, you have to do this. Like, you know how he said, I felt it in the back of my mind.
You know that you are lying. Stop lying, stupid bitch.
It's not that he felt it in the back of his mind. It's because someone was telling him, do it. You know what I mean? And it was not no evil spirit. I do believe that it was a person telling him, you gotta do this, you gotta do this. And that's why he says, hold on guys, in the back of my mind, I felt like someone was telling me to do this. To give him the willpower to do it. Exactly. To give him the willpower to do it. And that's why I feel that shivering that we heard on this video, I feel like it was him at that point, something wore out on him. Like, you know, he was shivering, and I don't know, he was not scared of what he had just done. He was just like, holy crap, you know, I can't believe we just did this. You know what I mean? It's, oh my God. And at that point, so like I said, he was not tested for drugs. When I saw his interview, he was like, his eyes, if you look at his eyes, that does not look like a normal person. I mean, it's like all the things that he was saying, and he felt so comfortable, like talking, and there was no, you know, like, I don't know. So, and the fact that he was not tested for any type of drugs, I wish they would have, and they would have saw. But maybe the fact that if they would have tested him, he could have used that towards his defense, saying, oh, I was under the influence of a drug, and that's why I did what I did. So that's probably the reason why they didn't test him, because they didn't want him to use that towards his benefit, you know. But anyway, so that's what she said, and she saw everything. She saw, so there's a lot of things that he says that are true, a lot of phrases, I'm sorry, that he uses that are true, that they actually did happen, but they didn't happen that way, or the places that he's saying that it happened. So, hi Amanda. Hi Elizabeth. Guys, don't call me Angel anymore. I'm not anymore. I know you guys are used to Angel, but that's okay. It's okay. Angel, I don't know. I just feel like that name it was becoming so toxic with all the drama that was going on and all the craziness. So I just leave that behind.
You're still crazy, you stupid bitch. Just because you changed your channel name, you're still Carla, you stupid bitch.
I call her Misty. Hey Baron, how was your trip, girl? I missed you. Don't ever do that to me. I saw you. I think I saw a comment of you under Bishop. You were leaving him a message about, I think this is, oh my God, this is a video that he did, that some lady made a video of him, and even my old name actually came out of her mouth. I'm not gonna say who it is, because I'm not giving her the time of the day. I'm not giving her credit. I'm not giving her fame at all, because that's what she wants. She wants attention, so I'm not doing that. But I saw he made a video about this woman, and I want to send him a message. Mr. Bishop, if you're watching me, just, you know, ignore these people. That's what they want. They want your attention. They want your energy. Don't let this happen. They're gonna suck all of your energy, and you're gonna be their next target. I mean, that's what they like. They like, they're searching for that one person to do this to, and I don't want you to be the next one. So, Mr. Bishop, ignore these people. These people are actually in a lot of trouble right now. I'm not gonna say much, but just ignore them, and I'm telling you, all these things are gonna be over pretty soon. So, but ignore them, Mr. Bishop. You do a great job. I do like your channel, and I think you're a great guy. You're a very sweet man, and you know, you have a lovely wife, and that's all. And a lovely family, and that's all that matters. Just don't pay attention to these people. Just focus on your videos. Focus on your good job that you do, just like I am doing. So
you are not doing
that's all
a
I
good
want to
job,
say.
stupid
But I
bitch.
saw you there.
And a Baron, at the end they profit from the Rzucek family. How the fuck do I profit from the Rzucek family? Tell me how. By talking about this fucking stupid liar, drunk bitch. How the fuck am I profiting from the Rzucek family? I want this shit off, you stupid bitch.
I saw a message, and I like the message that you gave him. You know, same thing, that he should actually ignore them. She looks kind of crazy. Like, now that I see her, now that I see her, and she wants to stop all this stuff, and I don't know. So they're doing the total opposite. They're spreading hate all over. She says something about what is it she said? Stopping violence or stopping. But they're actually being so violent. They're going violently to his channel, and that to me, I mean,
I'm
if
not
you're
doing that.
no, like she's saying she wants to stop hate.
Talk for yourself, you stupid bitch.
And she wants to stop all this stuff, and I don't know.
You made a
they're
whole
doing
video
the
bashing
total
him.
Opposite.
Drunk.
They're spreading hate all over the place. So I mean, you don't make any sense. You're saying that you wanna stop these channels because we are spreading hate, or we're spreading this, or we're bashing, or we're doing this, or we're not making money. So, Mr.
Yes, you
Bishop,
are.
don't give them the time of day. You know, I mean, they just want that, and I'm not gonna give them that right now. But because we're normal people, and we know for sure that these people are just not normal. You know, I mean, for them to say to say things that when they're doing the opposite, like. But I mean, that's it. I'm not talking to people, please. I mean, it's like that's what they want, and they're making money. They have a PayPal account. All these people's channels, they have a PayPal account, and they're making money
Well, that's all you're
out of
thinking
bullying
about.
and
It's
harassing
money
and
and
stalking.
donations.
And but this is gonna stop because a lot of channels are gonna start getting strikes, and then they're gonna start being put down.
You are going to be put down.
And they're
Because
making
you're
money because they
evil.
have
I can
PayPal
comment.
accounts. I mean, they
Freedom
have a
of
PayPal
speech.
account at the bottom. Says, "Oh, tip this channel," or contribute to this channel, or so they're making money out of bullying all these people.
I'm never
So,
saying
so that's what I'm saying. It's like you're doing
anything
the
of
same
that.
thing that you think we're doing. You know what I mean?
Find one video. I say
At the
donate.
end of the day,
When I talk about
at the
you.
end, they profit
Stop
from
lying, you stupid bitch.
Yes, they are profiting out of the Rzucek families too. You know, I mean, we're not. I don't want.
Yes, you
I mean,
are.
We're not, to be honest with you, because all of my videos, they're not suitable for for ads, and we don't get monetized. That's the thing that people needs to understand. Some of my videos, it says it's not suitable for ads. They still play ads because YouTube gotta make their money, but we don't monetize.
Stop lying.
I mean,
You
I have
know
a
you
full-time
do.
job, and then just because we talk about the case, it doesn't mean this case is gonna be talkable for a long, long time. And like now I'm focusing.
But you are lying. You're not
knowing
just talking
and
about the
getting to
case.
know
You are also
Chris
lying.
passed, and
And
then
that's
bring it
making
to you guys.
it much
Because
worse.
we also want to know who is Chris, who was Chris as a child.
Yeah, you are in
What
love with
made
Chris.
him such a horrible man? What turned him into
You would
a
fuck
monster?
him any time of the day.
Kids are not born evil, guys. People are saying that kids they inherited the evil of their ancestors or parents. I don't believe so. Kids are not born evil. Kids are angels of God. They're not born evil. They're not born evil. That's why when they pass, they go straight to heaven. Kids are not born evil. They are made evil. So that's why I'm focusing on kind of like getting to know Chris' past, and then I already know that he had a toxic past, that his childhood was messed up. And just because his mom is saying that he was a great kid, go watch my video about that I talk about that. And I did a reading for him. He has a lot, like
I'm
a lot of stuff.
so
Like
the
he
more
was
you
accumulating a lot of
watch it,
crap.
the more
And
money
he
I
had it
will
all
get.
crumbled up, like just like he said in his speech. Go watch that speech, you
2
guys.
weeks
Pay
ago,
attention
you
to that
cried
speech. I'm
about
sure you have
these
watched it.
subscribers and
Go watch
the
that
mods
speech.
that you have now.
And then you
That
can hear
Liliana,
Chris, like,
Aber, and
just
Elizabeth, and
telling us
Butterfly,
that, he
Gigi.
says, don't
Just
keep anything
donate
here
like
because
the
it will
old
start
mods and
crumble up, and then next you know,
subscribers,
you're
and
gonna
that's
just
making
explode.
me stamp.
It's like a ticket bomb, he says. That
Because
you're
you're
just gonna
all about the
explode.
money and
I think that's what
donations.
happened, that he has so much scrambled up since he was
You
a
liar.
kid that it was like he was like a ticket bomb, and a ticket bomb that went into premeditating a murder, you know. They continue even. Yeah, I don't want to talk about that right now, Baron. I don't care. I don't want to talk about these people anymore. So let's go back to the topic, you guys, because I don't want them coming in here. So let's go back to the topic, you guys. I don't want to talk about the negative energy or the...
You are the negative energy.
That's the reason why
you need to go off YouTube.
My old name behind. I put it on a piece of paper. I buried it and I burned it. And to me, that name, it's gone. It's dead.
You're still
just like
the
like
Starlight
what
Mystic
these
are
people
still
did
the
and
big
everything.
liar and the
Everything.
shit shows.
Everything is
you are
like
still the same.
back there. And I wanted
your
to
channel
like
name doesn't
I mean,
change
you.
you.
Know,
You stupid bitch. Your action does, and you're
Alright,
still
guys.
the
So
same.
let's go back to the topic. So
still doing
you
the
guys,
same
you guys.
shit.
Oh,
still
going
doing
back
the
to
same
Sophia.
shit.
Sophia, and
Nothing
it got me
has
talking
changed.
about shenanigan. Sophia is. I feel that Sophia, it's probably a spirit. It's a spirit that came through yesterday, and then she's a spirit that is kind of like struggling on crossing over. She's in that process right now, and the fact that I felt like she was still alive, and then I was thinking, oh my God, is it possible that she's actually alive, and I can I'm just sensing her energy, or is it the fact that maybe leading towards
crazy?
like she's trying to cross over? So I'm leaning more
crazy.
to like this already
lying.
happened, and she's just trying to cross over. But I Google her name, and I try to see who is, if I find anything with Sophia, like if anybody. But if you guys know anything about, is her name is Sophia. She said that a person named Addison is that she knows. She said is this Addison person is either involved in this murder or is someone that she knows.
Lying.
She also mentioned a guy named John. So I want to believe that guy John happened to be the other spirit that came through, because 2 females came through and a male came through. So I want to believe that John was the male that came through. There's 2 spirits that came through. This girl Sophia. There was an older lady. She's between 60 and 80 years old.
There is no spirit
she's kind of petite and short.
Stop
and
lying.
Then this guy John, that was right next to them. So if you guys
John was the guy
know
you
of anyone,
fucked at the bar.
I mean, if you hear this and you know of
when your
anyone,
hubby
and
was
kind
at
of like,
work.
oh yeah, I knew some Sophia that was murdered or something like that, you know, just leave me the comments at the bottom, and then we can do a session for that woman, because I feel like she really wants to communicate. She wants to connect.
You have no content. You have to sit there and lie.
So Sophia, Addison, and near water. Yeah, so she said, she mentioned the ocean. So I feel like she lives near the ocean, or she was, or her body is in the ocean. But I'm leaning towards that she lives near the ocean, and then also, like both, like her body was thrown in the ocean. And her name is Sophia. She has dirty blonde. She has dirty blonde, long hair, probably a little bit down the shoulder. She said that her hair was always all oily and thin. What do you call it? Thin. She didn't have that much, you know, not bald, but thin.
Not like
dirty
Starlight
blonde,
Mystic.
very pretty young lady.
But
she's light skinned.
Not like
she
Starlight
has
Mystic, but thin hair.
She said that her eyes, they're distinctive. Her eyes color, they're so distinctive, like from one eye to the other. So I'm leaning towards like maybe one of her eyes is like a different color than the other one, and that happens a lot. I've seen a lot of people that have one eye being blue and the other one being green. So she's saying my eyes are very distinctive. So just kind of take notes, you guys. If you heard of anything like that, just let me know. But yeah. Pretty sweater.
Unbelievable.
Oh, thank you, Elizabeth. I'm doing laundry. They yeah, I don't want to talk about that. I was gonna no, but I'm not gonna talk about that. So anyways, guys, so yeah, so go back to that video. You can clearly hear that sound. I'm gonna play it one more time and let me know if you can hear
Yeah.
it.
Everybody
It's
gonna
very
listen
odd.
to that pen one more time.
It sounds like a shivering. I don't know what you what you guys make out of this, but it sounds like shivering. So I'm gonna play it. It's gonna happen
So
at exactly
stupid.
18 minutes and 4 seconds.
Unbelievable.
This is a video from
Can't
Scott
believe
Reich.
this.
Scott Reich. It's the video is called Nicole Kessinger interview highlights
Reich.
part 1. So listen to this. You're welcome to go listen to his video
Reich.
on his side.
Can you
so
say
you can
Reich?
see that it's actually the same video. Hold on.
Scott
Listen
Reich.
to this. I don't know.
Oh,
Let me know
right.
if you hear it, and if you do, let me know what do you think it is.
Doesn't want to try anymore. And he's like, and neither do I really. And he was like, it's done. And he's like, and then the next day,
Right there.
I don't
Did you
even
hear
know what
it?
days these were. Some
Did you guys hear it? The shivering. Hold on, let me play it one more.
I heard the pen, yes. I heard him writing.
And Herbert, you're gonna hear it very clearly. It's gonna go.
Yeah,
And
he's
then
gonna write just like
There's
this.
gonna be a point where she pauses. She's being, I believe that she's being chased by this entity, and she knows
Yeah.
it. And you can
This
hear
entity
her. You can
is
hear
right
it
here
in
on
her
my
tone
computer too.
of her
Listen,
voice, as in like she knows what's going on. Hold on one second.
I have the
She
entity
can feel
here.
it herself. This girl
It's on
is
Angel.
playing with. I mean, she has
It's
been
on
playing with
Starlight
fire, and
Mystic
she's gonna
channel.
burn. Hold on.
The pen is
talked
called
about
Carla.
it, and he told her that he wanted to either fix things or like to try to fix things, and if she didn't want to fix them, then they needed to like move forward with the separation and like actually file for a divorce. That this was the impression that I got from this, and just what he told me. And so he said that she was like pretty receptive to just not trying. He was like, she seemed like she just wants me to go. He's like, when she has her mind made up, she has her mind made up, and that's what she wants. And he's like, she doesn't want to try anymore.
He's writing.
And he's like,
I
and
can
neither
hear
do I
it
really.
already.
And he was like, it's done. And he's like, and then
Listen.
the next day, I don't even know what days these
He's
were.
writing.
Sometime when he was out there, he told me,
There we
we're
hear the
putting my
writing
house up
again.
for sale as soon as we get back.
Right there, she pauses.
Yeah, right
putting the
there
house
he's
for
writing
sale.
down.
When she pauses, you can hear that shivering sound again, but just a little like of a split of a second. And I think she pauses because she can feel something. This woman, I believe that she played with some kind of demonic
you're so
or something.
stupid.
You know,
It's
in this situation,
unbelievable.
this whole thing. I'm not surprised that I heard that in that video. Did you guys hear it? Can you give me the thumbs up if you heard it? What do you think about that?
I gave you the
I want
thumbs
to
down.
see your I mean, what do you feel like when you're listening to that? Do you feel that is anything
You have much
negative?
more. You have
what do you
40
think?
thumbs up
I don't know
and
if I'm live.
33
Am I live?
thumbs down. And you still continue with your shit show.
It's like another person.
Disgusting.
What do you mean, A Baron? It's like another person. Come on. It sounds like, yeah, it is. It's a person shivering. It sounds like shivering.
It's a pen, you stupid bitch. Unbelievable.
Do you think is paranormal? I do believe it's
Paranormal pen.
That's
Dum,
not
dum, dum,
that's
dum,
not something
dum.
that I mean.
Come
this
to
is,
the movies and watch The Paranormal Pen. Written by Starlight Mystic.
Oh.
Aka Carla. Angel Wings.
another person coming out of her mouth.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that could be.
Sorry.
But it was more like as she
I
was
just can't.
talking, she was still talking. You can hear the shivering.
Yeah.
Like a
You can
man.
hear. Oh no, the entity is here.
Well, there was two other males in there. There was female and two male. No, I'm sorry, two females and a male. There was two females and a male, and then one of the females had a relationship with that male, the extra guy that was in there, that was in that house.
I just give up this woman. She's a lost case, guys.
Either had a relationship or like they were related, like a brother and sister type of thing.
She can't be seeing any doctor, or if she works for a doctor and showing him this.
You believe that her dad?
She will be
her dad was
hospitalized.
Yeah, her dad was there, and the police. I mean, the FBI was there. Her dad was there. But out of the entire, if you listen to the whole video,
you should fucking be banned from the whole YouTube.
And I didn't hear it again, so that's why I believe it's paranormal.
I can't believe that YouTube let this shit go on.
I didn't hear the same sound again.
I lost my respect for YouTube for letting this shit go on.
But that was really odd.
Not taking her channel down after what Frank Rzucek did. He went to the fucking media to make this stop. And she gives a fuck because she has no respect for anyone.
Are part of the Mason or something.
If she would have any self-respect, she would have stopped. She needs to grow the fuck up. And stick her finger in the fucking earth.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Look at that beard.
I'm getting hot. So much energy in here.
No, you have to shave your beard.
Very well connected. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised because I'm telling you,
Stop
every
sniffing
time it's like
cocaine.
I just feel like there's some, like, I don't know,
itching
like very
everywhere.
Bad energy, like very bad.
She has fleas or something, I think.
don't see the house
I've never
being
seen
sold
anybody
anytime soon at all.
itch their
I
body
don't.
and their hair
I
and
wouldn't
head
want
and
anybody
nose
living in that house.
as much as her.
That house has
without there being something.
An open portal. In the house, and then what actually opened that portal, it was, you know, there was a lot of, you know how, the neighbor said that he heard them arguing and yelling and shouting, and then he changed his mind and he said, no, I want to take that back. He said, he was at the Dr. Oz, and then he said that he wanted to take it back, that, you know, the fact that he heard the shouting and everything. I do believe that did happen, but it wasn't Shanann and Chris. I believe that it was the mistress and Chris that were shouting like in that house. Because I do get this feeling from NK that she has this split personality.
He has said that it wasn't that way. He has said that he was lying about the screaming and so on.
Because Chris, it's like, I believe that Chris, like, you know, I mean, kind of like what
because he's a grown-up and you can't admit your lies.
Yeah,
But
he did. Like he liked it because she was doing a lot of things for him.
He said that it wasn't true.
Look what he did to his
Everything
family.
else was true,
For a damn
but he lied about the screaming.
Crazy.
He said.
City officials should.
Because he's a grown man, you know.
Guys,
I have a lot to learn.
I do feel. I'm gonna end this video right now because I gotta go pick up my clothes. But I'm gonna end it with this. I feel that something is gonna happen in 2 weeks, exactly 2 weeks from today. Something's gonna come out about this case. Okay. I do see her being caught at one point. I do see that there's some investigation going on that we yet don't know about because there's still a lot of investigation going on, and I wouldn't be surprised that's the reason why the house hasn't been sold. I do want to believe that they're doing some research
channel
in that
going down.
basement, not research, County.
You getting arrested for scamming people.
How I feel that I do feel that there's something under, like there's something that they have like a compartment where you can lock it up. It is underground, you know, and I think that's the key that he picked up from. But you know, she said that, you know, she's getting like Chris flushing something in the toilet, and I'm not getting that. And if that's the fact, if that's actually the case, I'm sorry, not the fact, but the case, then we'll talk a little bit more about this but maybe just finish off and stuff like that, or like, but I'm not an expert in pipes. I mean, I will have to talk to somebody who's an expert in that, and then to let me know why will the toilet be empty and there will be no water running. One of the things will be, well, yeah, maybe they shut it off. You know, if you shut it off, there's a way in the back of the toilet that you can shut off the water and the water will not be running anymore. But I don't believe if he actually, in fact, threw something in the toilet, I'm leaning towards drugs. But I'm not leaning towards the burner phones. I do believe that the burner phones, he had him hidden in a basement somewhere, like like on the ground compartment, like that he was able to open it with a key. And one more thing, I know I gotta go. Shanae's clothing, her clothes, if you notice, has anybody noticed that her clothing that says love here, you know, we don't see it anywhere. The police never showed us those clothes, the jeans, because that will be a big thing, a big evidence, you know, like to actually bring up her clothes that she got home with. She got home with a t-shirt, with that gray t-shirt, and she brought it up to me, Shanann, when she came through. She said,
Stop
remember
lying.
my clothing I was wearing? She says a gray t-shirt that says love, and I was wearing long jeans. They were not shorts, they were long jeans, skinny long jeans, and she had her pops. And she said that you can tell that you don't see anywhere. My clothing are nowhere to be found. And I do believe that Chris burned it. And that's one of the reasons why Chris had the gas can. He went to what do you call it? I do feel like he burned it. He burned those clothes, and those clothes has very critical evidence.
Shut
those
up.
clothes has very, very critical evidence, and he burned it. He burned those clothes. He got rid of it.
Shut up.
It. The blankets. She said that the blankets. He did not take the blankets with him. The blanket was left at home in her bedroom, and you know, the blanket, the famous blanket that everybody talks about, Cece's famous blanket, a blue blanket. She says that blanket was left at home in her bedroom, that he did not take it with him, that the only thing that he took with him was he did not take his I don't want to go there, but
I don't want to lie about it because maybe
sad,
there is proof.
but he did not take the blankets. Those girls were not
liar.
Warm. He did not take
liar.
the blankets. Those girls, I can tell you, were not warm.
Shit.
And I don't want to go any
garbage
further, but he did not
woman that you are.
So
you're not even deserve to be called a woman.
You know,
you demon.
That's another thing too, because she's saying that he burned her clothes, but I believe that what he threw away was her clothes, a plastic bag with her clothes, and maybe a couple of toys that the little girls have, and but because
Stop
I
lying,
feel
you stupid bitch.
that only one was alive at that point, the other one wasn't, and he's lying about the fact that they were both alive. They were not alive. I think his mind, his psychotic mind at that point, he was believing that they were alive, but they were not. They were already gone. But because he was like completely like, you know, at that point he was just like not.
Bella was alive, and you know it.
Happened. That's what I'm sensing
detective
from
that.
his energy. Like,
so shut the fuck
that's why
up,
he
you
wants
stupid
us
bitch.
to believe that they were both
Stop
alive,
lying.
but they were not. I do believe that there was
Keep your
only
fantasies for yourself.
One of them alive out of the three.
Stop telling them as
I'm talking
the
about
truth.
Shanann, Cece, and Bella.
You're evil.
Bella being very weak
Just
at that
evil.
moment too. I think Bella was hurt, and I do feel like one of her ankle. I think she was hurt. I do believe that Bella was hurt, and that's probably one of the reasons why Bella was not able to walk out of the house. But then we saw the video that we see the little girl coming and he's picking her up. And I do believe that I believe that only Bella was actually alive at that moment. So I don't want to really get to that because it's just really sad. It's like, It's horrible. But anyway, so
Wanna know what's
I'm
sad?
gonna end this video
Is that
now.
you
Thank you guys for
keep
watching.
lying and can't leave this
you
case
know,
alone because you
I
have
hope
no
you all
fucking
have a
content.
wonderful
You stupid
Sunday, rest of
bitch.
Sunday, and then tomorrow, Monday, back to work. Holy moly. Seriously, you know, I don't know. I need more days off, you guys. I swear to God. But, I mean, anyway, so hope you have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Hit the notification bell to notify you when I'm live. And then hit the likes, you guys, if you like the video. Hit the likes. I'm glad that I did this today right now because I erased the video by accident last night.
Thumbs
And
down.
I was bummed out. I'm like, damn it, I erased it. God, Jesus. So I'm gonna be coming back tonight, 7 o'clock. And if I don't come back tonight, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching, and if you guys wanna contribute to this channel, feel free to hit the link at the bottom of the description of my video.
Yeah, look who's
And
making
again,
money
God
out
bless
of the
you all,
case, you stupid
and
bitch.
remember this, and I always used to say this: follow your
You
intuition.
greedy,
Listen
selfish,
to, is that open?
stupid
I'm gonna do
asshole.
No, I gotta take some things to the dry cleaning. So follow your intuition.
Dumb fuck.
Always keep an eye on the signs.
Yeah, be careful of the pencils. The pen can come and take you down.
And comes our
Drum, drum,
pathways
drum, dum, dum,
as
drum, drum,
message
drum,
to
dum,
us.
dum.
You know, I do